What's up YouTube, Demi here with another crafting session for RUNE Heart Agate Amulet. For those of you that haven't seen the previous session, it'll be linked up here. There'll be a little card and a description below the video. But I chaos spammed in the two prefixes, slammed the prefix, metacrafted it with like 20x, and I hit T1 strength, T1 all attributes. Which is good if I was going for a strength-based amulet, like maybe an Elder amulet or something, or some other Fizz's Fire amulet, but like, this doesn't have any fire damage for Brutus Lead Sprinkler. And I want it to be crit multi. So I'm actually just going to re-roll the suffixes entirely. I don't want to keep either of those suffixes, even though they are fairly good. It just doesn't make sense. Like, these stat stick amulets are generally used for attack-based or caster characters who want crit. So we're going to just get rid of those entirely, even though it kind of sucks to get rid of such good mods. It just doesn't make sense to keep those. So we're going to let's see what we're going to block. We're probably going to block mana regen, because that's always terrible. And the amulet really wanted to be an all attributes amulet. That is such a good slam. +1 all. That's literally the lowest possible. It's of the clouds, lowest possible roll in the entire game. Beautiful start to a video. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these type of sessions, the metacrafting sessions. They do take me a while to grind the currency up for them, obviously, but I bought an Eternal Orb yesterday, and then I sold it back to Offak, or not back to, but to Offak. And then I sold a mirrored weapon that I got in, I think, a trade a while ago. I don't remember where I got that one. No, actually, sorry, C Pigmon gave me that one. So I have enough X to do something like this. That's good. So I'm gonna see T1 multi, 11 dex. Max block chances, actually, this could be a really good gladiator amulet. If I hit max block plus multi, I could craft crit, and that would be insane. So I'm gonna try to annul save this. I locked my prefixes, so I can only annul dex, max block, or prefixes cannot be changed. And I failed miserably, so that's fine. We'll just go ahead and go back to what we were doing before. But yeah, this type of amulet's really good for like any attack-based character, any physical damage spell, such as Blade Fall, Blade Flurry, or sorry, yeah, I mean Blade Flurry's not a spell, but it works. Blade Fall, Glacial Cascade, EK, Blade Vortex, any of those can use amulets like this. Possibly even if you're doing some meme unearth build like Octavian was earlier this week. I don't know if he ever got that thing to Shape Revival, that's what he was trying to do with it. So I could go either way, it could go caster, it could go attack. So we just gotta get lucky and hit that multi-roll. And crit multi on amulets, tier 1, tier 2 crit multi. The last time I did an amulet, it took me like 300x to see that once or twice. So like, it's very hard to hit. But since I haven't really put anything into this amulet yet, I'm willing to dump some X into it. I keep hitting resist. There's really no way to block all of the resistances. I can hit all res, I can hit fire, light, and cold res. Like, there's a lot of bad mods. I can hit dex, which I don't want. Strength, intelligence, I don't really want. I wouldn't mind T1 accuracy rating, that'd be good. Life gain on hits bad, mana regen's bad. Ooh, we did hit accuracy. T1 accuracy plus T1 multi would be disgusting. I would love to own that amulet. That might be possibly one of the highest DPS amulets in the game if I hit those two mods. Again with the resist. But yeah, as you can tell, my break from PUE, which I made a video about a couple days ago. I don't know when this is going to post actually, so I shouldn't say that. I made a video about taking a break from PUE. And I am on break. I'm trying like to not stream it as much, basically. So I just kind of like do stuff, edit videos, whatever, and just like hang out, trying to relax from streaming PUE so I can refresh myself up for the next league. I'm not going to be doing the race. I have no interest in racing, but I will be hopefully ready and refreshed for the next league. If not, I mean, I'm still making YouTube videos. Obviously, I'm doing that right now. And this is my job, so it's like I kind of have to force myself to do it, but I've been doing that for a little bit too long now. The majority of this league, I was trying to forcing myself to do it. And I think it shows in your enthusiasm on stream. I get a lot saltier, a lot faster while playing PUE and answering a lot of questions, which is just not good for my viewers. It's not like fun to watch. It's probably not fun to like hear from me. So I'm trying to make sure that I have other things to do to keep myself from like getting toxic, I guess is what I would use. It's just not fun to go to a stream and like try to be entertained or ask a bunch of questions and learn about the game and then just kind of get shit on for it. So my apologies if I've done that to you. I know I've done it to a fair amount of people. That's definitely on me. It's just like something you gotta be aware of as a streamer. If you don't have that mindset of you're able to help everyone all the time and like figure out what they need, it gets a little bit more difficult. I kind of want to hit that again. I don't know why. Okay, I was thinking intelligence with intelligence base. If I hit multi afterwards, it'd be pretty cool for a melee character. Left side of the tree builds like Berserker, Inquisitor, Duelist builds, they usually need a fair amount of int. So if I had 70 int on an amulet, in addition to Kirker multi-life stat stick stuff, that'd be pretty good. So I'd probably slam T1 strength or T1 all attributes or something along those lines, or in intelligence obviously, but we're not having much luck here. Although I only need to get lucky once. I feel like I've hit 11% res multiple times this craft. Strange. But yeah, we're starting this with 200 exalts, if you weren't able to count that. I've also been looking for more ideas for Demi Explains videos. If you have any additions you'd like to make to that playlist. It's basically a playlist where I just explain anything Path of Exile related. So if you can think of something that's not already explained, or you would like a better explanation of something that's already made, just let me know in the comments and I will get that made for you. Like somebody suggested I made a craft. I've been suggested a lot that I make crafting guides. I keep hitting like 100 in, that's really weird. Like just how to craft in general, and that's kind of a broad subject. So I made a video talking about crafting methods, like Alt Regal versus Chaos Spam versus Alt Alch Scour versus Essence spamming. Like there's a lot of methods, meta crafting as well. And that video seems to be going fairly well. I mean, I posted it earlier today, and I think it's got a fairly positive response so far. But I'm always looking for new ideas on what kind of content you guys want to see, so as always, just let me know. Or tell me about your league starter for the flashback. I don't think I'm going to do a video on like builds for the flashback. I have plenty of like league starter builds. It's the same thing. You're playing a new league, so league starter builds work for that. Or the budget video, how to make any build budget video in Demi Explains, that'll work as well. T1 cast speed. Okay, multi, crit, interesting. If I had T1 cast speed and T1 multi, I actually forgot that was an option, even though I literally have an amulet that's the ES version of these prefixes with cast speed and crit multi crit. Let's try to null save that. I locked my prefixes so I can only annul suffixes. For those that don't know how to get this display to show up, it's just options, UI, advanced mod descriptions. Toggle that on and you can hold alt and it'll show stuff like that. Of course, it says this is T5, it's T1 on amulets. It says this is T5, it's T1 on amulets. So it's not like fully accurate, obviously. It goes off the every single roll in the game. So T1 cast speed on like a two-handed weapon goes up to like 30% or something crazy. So that's why it says it's T5. But this isn't a two-handed weapon, so it's irrelevant. But yeah, we're gonna try to null off that crit strike chance. And we lost it, okay. Rip the dream. But yeah, I usually just use that to check if it's a suffix or a prefix, or check if it's like a hybrid roll or something along those lines. Not super reliable otherwise, unless you just know what you're doing. And you will eventually, like if you craft a lot in this game, learning all the mods took me a couple months. And then they keep adding new mods like Essence mods and Shape and Elder mods. Like it's just a matter of time and study. If you put in the time and the effort. Okay, it came back. You'll get there eventually. Ooh, strength. I don't want that. Alright, try to do the same thing. Lock our prefixes, go to a null, hit the strength roll this time maybe. Nope. Alright. Good job, we did it. Amulet crafting, ring crafting especially, those two things seem to be very, very difficult. So is weapon crafting, obviously. Weapon crafting is the hardest thing in this game. But rings and amulets I think come right afterwards. It's just not easy to do. And the reason I'm blocking mana regen is because there's just like a lot of tiers of it and it's basically always terrible. No builds want mana regen when leech exists. Unless you're PvPing Or if you're like low life RF or something, then maybe you might want mana regen, but I guess low life RF just uses the boon enchant. And PvP is not really a thing. Also, this amulet doesn't have 10% pen on it, so PvPers probably don't want it. Penetration, elemental penetration in PvP is definitely king. You just stack Ellie pen and you can one-shot people through their resistances, so it's kind of good, kind of pretty good. Man, I'm not getting lucky on this amulet. Come on, where's my streamer RNG? Christ Wilson, hear my prayer. Oh god. I've hit accuracy so many times this session, and I'm just like getting nothing. This is awful. It's the lowest, like, I think is that the lowest? No, it's 5. 5 is the lowest possible roll, and I hit 7. That's so sad. So sad. Come on, craft. What the heck? There you go. Int. Not T1 or T2 int though. Not good enough. What other news are there? 7% cast speed to talk about. I don't know, I always feel like awkward if I don't say anything while recording a video. Which is probably true, because you don't want to like just watch somebody do this if you're here for me. You want to like listen to me talk about what's going on. I'm just getting unlucky. This happens a lot. You just kind of do this until you get lucky. 9% reduced attribute. That's so bad. We're almost at 25,000 YouTube subs. Actually, by the time this goes live, we'll probably be there. I think I'm at 24,900 subs. Which is like, holy shit, that's a lot of people. So I'm glad you guys enjoy my content. I'm really grateful that I'm actually able to do this for a living. Not just YouTube, but I mean, I have Patreon to help support me. I have Twitch subs to help support me, and bits and donations and all those other things. I've actually been thinking about looking into like getting some merch made, because I feel like there's actually a lot of websites now where you don't have to like pre-order shirts and have them printed. You can just have a design made, and if somebody orders your design, then they'll print it one at a time, which I think is a little bit higher cost than if I had a bunch pre-made, but I don't have the capital to like pre-make a bunch of t-shirts or something. So if you guys have any ideas for merch, or if you would like merch, I guess, let me know and I can try to figure something out. I keep hitting level 22 Grace or Clarity. I don't think any of those level 22s are useful, since you can't support them by anything. But yeah, potato merch would be pretty funny. Or egg merch. Would you guys like buy a t-shirt that literally just has an egg on it? That would be hilarious, I think. Just an egg, nothing else. A large, high definition egg. I'd wear it, I'll be honest. But I love eggs. Eggs, potatoes, and lemons. The potato plushies that you see on like when I have a camera on, or ooh, is that T2 multi? It is T2 multi. Alright, we just hit something useful here. Literally anything useful. And we'll be okay. 15 dex, you piece of shit. I have to get rid of that dex roll, it's bad. There's a good chance I annul off this multi-roll, which is going to be very sad, but I need to do it. That dex roll's terrible. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of the dex. No. Dex. Ooh, okay, we did save it. What do we do here? I'm debating if I want to block caster mods. That would get rid of the cast speed roll. But I'm not against hitting T1 cast speed on this. Come on, T1 accuracy or cast speed, I guess is fine. Increased attributes. Is that T1? Damn, that's T2. T1 increased attributes would be kind of good. I think that'd be interesting. I might keep that though. I don't know, 9% increased attributes. If you had like 500 strength, that translates into 45 strength. It's not very much. I don't want to risk the annul again, but I kind of do. I think I'm gonna go for it. You gotta. I might get rid of this multi-roll, but I want something good here. And I mean, it took us like what, 120x maybe to hit multi once. This time I didn't hit it the last time either. This is risky. But you gotta believe. Okay. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, I did it again. Double save. This is stupid. Alright. I love annulment orbs. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. Annulment orbs are fucking amazing. Literally reverse exalts. They open so many crafting options for these type of things. It's really cool. Fire res. Alright. Let's go for the third save. Can we save the multi again? This is literally like preventing, like normally you would eternal at this point, so you don't have to use, or yes, you don't lose the multi-roll. But with my annulment luck, 3 times now, fuck, sorry, misclicking. I have done very well here. I just need to hit something useful, literally anything useful here. Any T1 or T2 I would probably keep, and I can just craft crit and be done. Come on, accuracy. T3 life regen. That's almost useful. Alright, 4th time. Can we save it for 4 times in a row? No, we cannot. Alright. Well, I mean, you can't blame me for trying, right? It would have been really funny if I just slammed T1 multi immediately back on it, but that's probably going to be the only time we see multi this session. I'll have to get more scours now, damn. I usually do 100x sessions. This is like, it's an amulet though, so I figured I'd go hard. Bad life regen. If I had hit accuracy though on that, oh my god, it'd been such a good amulet. Such a good amulet. R.I.P. the dream. Oh, we got currency left. I'll keep going. I actually still have like, I think I have another 200x after this. I might do another session if I fail this. Not in the same video though. I don't know, how long has this been going? We're like 17 minutes in. That's kind of a long video. I don't know if you guys like this long of videos. I noticed that if I put a really long video, like 30 plus minutes, nobody really watches it. Or I guess not as many people watch it. Which is kind of a problem. You gotta like appease to YouTube's attention span. I think my average view time on this channel is like 5.5 minutes maybe. So like I usually post 10 to 15 minute videos because that's just what YouTube wants you to do. But like I know that you guys don't watch all of it if I do that, so it feels kind of weird because I like talking a lot. I try to talk a lot in videos. So if I'm talking for that entire time and then you just stop listening after like 5 minutes, it's like all that extra, all the content beyond that is just like gone. Like you just don't see it. So if I put a message at the end of a video, no one sees it. If I put a message at the beginning of the video, the majority of people see it. I guess that's just how YouTube works though. As a YouTuber, you need to realize things like that and adapt around them. 69. If that was 369, that would have been cool. T1 accuracy mod. I just want this amulet to be done, dude. T1 multi, T1 accuracy. And then crafted crit would be beautiful. I think that my RNG is running out though. The only way to get more RNG is to dump more currency into an item. Or just wait. Honestly, it seems like if you wait between sessions, you have a better chance the next time, but that might just be confirmation bias because like I get frustrated with an item after this long or after this much currency, and then I just put it aside for a while and I'll come back to it later. I keep hitting accuracy. That's really weird. I've hit accuracy so many times. Never T1 or even T2 accuracy, but I'm doing my best, okay? Cold res. Yeah, I think I mentioned YouTube subs. Twitch followers, I believe we're approaching 20,000 Twitch followers, which is a lot of people. And our viewership, if I play PoE, my viewership lately has been like 100 to 200 to 300. I think the highest we've hit without like any big hosts, I think was like 400 plus this league, which is pretty fucking good for me. Like I didn't start streaming until I started streaming October of 2016 if I remember right, and I didn't actually do any streams until I got 500 followers through YouTube. I just kept shouting out my stream on YouTube, and then once I had 500 followers I went to stream, and we had like 5 to 10 viewers, which is pretty good for a starter stream, right? Like, I'd never streamed before. That's pretty good for just starting out. And then like we've grown to, I believe, one of the top PoE YouTube channels now, and or usually if I stream, I'm usually like top 10 streams for PoE as well, which is really, really cool to see. So I think I'm doing something right. I could probably improve in certain areas, but it's really cool to be able to like actually just look at my journey. T1 Chaos Res. 10% all attribute. I don't want that. I might try to save the all attributes here though, just for funsies. Yeah, because I've been recording PoE videos since I started, you can literally just look at the journey I've taken from like basically a brand new player in 2.0, 2.1. Damn it. To this, to metacrafting and making mirror items. Like, it's taken a couple years, but I've done it. And I guess that's just, I don't know, you can take whatever you want from that. If you really want something, put the time and the effort in, you'll get there eventually. I was lucky enough to be in a situation where I had the ability to not work any other jobs. Like, I had savings saved up from my previous jobs to just sit down and grind my ass off doing YouTube videos, two a day for like a year. That's a ludicrous amount of videos. Like, I just really wanted this to maybe be a thing. And now that I put in all the time and the effort for it, I'm able to do this, and that's a really cool thing to be able to say that you've done. It's more or less like, if you become a YouTuber or a streamer or whatever, you're basically starting your own business. You have to self-advertise, you have to self-promote, you have to like hone your skills, learn what you're doing, and like figure out how to like appeal to the largest possible audience, while also like actually being able to put in the work and maintain your quality, I guess. I feel like my quality's come a long way since I first started. I mean, I still use Movie Maker to edit, but I didn't edit at all at first. It's T3 strength, I don't want that. Alright, this looks like it's just going to be a 200x massacre, which I might actually title the video if I don't hit anything good in this next like 2 slams. I always hesitate to post videos like this because if I don't get something good, you're like, it's less likely to be watched, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. That's at least how I feel. I feel like you don't want to watch me just delete 200x for no reason and get nothing out of it. You'd rather see me finish a beautiful mirror item, right? Yeah, we're not gonna get anything good here. Alright. Well, that will be a 200 exalt rip right there. We hit tier 1 multi 1 time in 200 exalts. I don't even know what to say there. How much do I have left? We'll probably do another session after this. But if you guys see this video, you'll see it the next day. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch, of course, if you want to see me do this sort of stuff live occasionally. I don't metacraft that often on Twitch because it's just like a lot of currency and I like recording so I can focus on what I'm doing. But yeah, thank you for all the support through all the years. And I'm glad that we're able to grow together as a community and start, I don't know, just making some beautiful videos together. What else is there to say? I don't know. I'm a little discouraged, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. That'll be Demi out. What's up, YouTube? Demi here with another crafting session for RUNE Heart Agate Amulet, the triple T1 prefix shaped amulet that we've been working on for a while now. I think this will be the 3rd session on it that I've done for YouTube. It's T1 Life, T1 Physics Extra Lightning, T1 Physics Extra Cold. I spent 200x on it a little bit ago, so we're going to go ahead and do that again. But I'm trying to hit crit multiplier, accuracy, crit chance would be good. I just can't seem to do it, so that's cool. But the base I made, I chaos spammed into 2 T1s and then slammed the 3rd, which is really good. But yeah, I just got to get back into deleting the currency because I just can't seem to do this. I hit tier 1 multi once in the last section, which I'll have linked up here or in the description below the video. But yeah, I'm doing really good on my taking a break from PoE thing, as you can tell. I'm just not streaming it as much. Ah, damn. T2 accuracy. Actually, I can slam that again. T2 accuracy is good. T2 multi? T1 multi. That's okay. Never mind. We're done. I should have just kept going after the last session. I'm gonna just add this on to the last video actually. Yeah, that was easy. 2 slams. I fucking hate this game sometimes. I also love it deeply, but Jesus Christ. So that's approximately 203 exalts to hit T1 multi once, and T2 accuracy. So I'm gonna divine this to over 320 and then 38 hopefully. That's so funny. Just what? Just what? What kind of stupid? It basically has to be 38 multi. Come on. Why is it? Have we seen a single 38? What is happening? Okay, 38, 316. That'll work. 4 off. Okay. Well, there you go. There's RUNE. It's done. She's done. That's a beautiful amulet. So now all you gotta do is craft your crit strike chance on it, get 27% crit, and set it up for mirror service. This will be in my mirror thread. This is a just disgusting DPS amulet, and I will, as always, have a very low fee on it compared to other ridiculously high DPS amulets. I think the highest mirror fees I've seen on amulets is like 200x. All of my fees are 50x, and I refund 10x if you vouch in the thread and link the copy of your item. So in reality, if you can use the forums, it's 40x fee, which is really freaking cheap when it's something like this is on the line, right? I think your other endgame standard crafters might charge you 150x for this, for the fee, not the actual mirror. But there you go. That's beautiful. So we are 1 off here and 4 off here, but everything else is perfect. I'm okay with that. Hope you guys enjoyed this last added bit to this. I'm just gonna add it to the previous video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely had a good time. God damn it. Oh man. I'll see you guys in the next video. That'll be Demi out.